I'm making this video because I can't seem to escape these material tests, and it's okay because I have learnt to deal with it. Like, I feel like material is always taken away from me, and it's been taken away from me so many times that I'm kind of just, I have really come to terms with it. But it can be a little bit frustrating when it feels like your goals are dependent on a few things perhaps, and it's challenging to know whether, sorry, there's a microphone attached to me and I'm just itching my armpit, and the reason the microphone's attached to me is one of the material tests, but anyway, I'll get into it. So yeah, I keep facing these material tests, and it's challenging to know whether they are, whether I'm being asked to keep pushing, to push through, and just to work with what I've got in the same place, or if the universe is trying to tell me to go in a different direction, to go a different way. And I'm kind of feeling, like, what is the guidance, right? Do I work with what I've got, or do I just up and leave my current situation? Yeah. So I was living in Melbourne, and I decided to move to Thailand with my partner at the time, and follow creativity. So I am a Virgo rising, which means, naturally it means, I think I take an interest in health, fitness, mental health, emotional health, and all that type of stuff. So they are like, that's my passion really, is maintaining less now of a physical image and more so of a spiritual health. And that is my Virgo rising. So I'm not going to go too much into the astrology of it, but physical health, mental health, and emotional well-being is very important to me. But as well as that, I love to create. I would consider myself to be a creative person. I have a lot of Leo energy, which is the house of joy, fun, and creativity. Now, I also have Saturn in there, crushing that area, literally putting his limitations on my creativity. And I think that is part of it. So Virgo, they have to learn that form isn't everything, material isn't everything, and the spirit is what brings life to material. And I've definitely learned that. I've got Saturn there kind of making me really work for my place on the stage, if there is one. It's really like, every time I feel like I've got it, he comes in and just wipes some shit away. So I'll kind of start the story a little bit better. So yeah, I was living in Melbourne, working as a personal trainer, decided, right, I want to follow my creative hobby. I had loads of songs and poems that expressed my journey, the challenges that I faced, overcoming a knee injury and depression. Everything was written into music, and I just never did anything with it. And then I started kind of following that, and got all the equipment that I needed. Actually, I was gifted some of the equipment that I needed. Got a laptop, and worked hard to get everything that I needed. And literally before making the decision to move to Thailand, my laptop broke, and that was what I was intending to record all of my music on. And I'm glad that it broke now, because I kind of didn't actually, I'm glad I didn't produce any of the stuff basically that I had back then, because I feel like I finally found like what it is that I want to do with my music properly. So it breaks, I get it. I also moved my cat over to Thailand, and about 3 weeks after being here, he goes missing. So I lose my cat, and I'm being taught all about form. Okay, your laptop's gone missing, your cat's gone, and you're basically here sort of with nothing. Soon enough, money runs out. Me and my partner, we go home, work, come back to Thailand. I get my laptop back, and I'm like, cool, I start working on all this stuff, and boom, it breaks again. I take it. There's a beautiful butterfly that's just flown in here. Oh wow, he was really nice. I take it to get it repaired, get it back, it works for a month, and it breaks again. I basically got a really dodgy repair, a really dodgy guy, and so once again I have no laptop, just as I really started to hone in on my idea of what the music was that I really wanted to create. And so boom, it gets taken away again. And has that happened because it's not ready yet, or I'm not ready yet, or is there something else I've got to do? So I'm like, okay, well, the music the music thing can't work. Let me get onto YouTube. I get onto YouTube, and you know, I'm working on the channel. Things don't really move that fast, and I'm working with it. And you know, my microphone on my iPhone is already pretty screwed. That's why I have this. And then today, you know, I'm in the middle of vlogging like some form of a video, and I get my camera out to film again, and it's broken basically. My back facing camera is broken. My front facing one is working because I have this microphone. If I didn't have this microphone, the sound would be screwed. So my rear facing camera breaks, and I'm like, right, so this sucks a little bit, because that's what I use to film all my YouTube videos and to vlog with. And so I'm like, right, you know, what's happening now? Am I being told to stop vlogging and start doing these face-to-face videos, which I've been a little bit reluctant to do, because I'm like, do people really just want to hear me talk about things? I'm not really sure. Like, you know, a lot of people do nice cinematic stuff, and I was kind of actually in a bit of a predicament the other day, thinking to myself, like, I'm not sure if I want to do the cinematic stuff, because I can't live life that way. I can't. I've been trying and testing, and I just find it really difficult to get out the phone and set it up and, you know, film me brush my teeth like that, because it's not natural, it's not real, it's not me. But I'm also like, well, surely it's boring for people to just sit here and watch me talk. But realistically, it is more me. So did that camera go to guide me away from the vlogging that I was trying to do? Was that the answer to my question? You know, I did film a whole mukbang video about it, where I was like, I don't know what I want to do with this YouTube. I see there's creators on there doing really cool stuff, but I'm just a person living, and I like to document what it is. I don't have anyone to talk to. I don't have any friends out here, and so I talk to the camera. It's like my diary. And so, you know, is it guiding me towards that, or is it telling me, you know, it's time to leave Thailand and it's time to go back home and, you know, just work to get the equipment that you need again, and face a new challenge? You know, it's something I'm thinking about, because my visa runs out in February, and, you know, I could probably stay here, because, like, at the moment they're just extending the visas, I believe. But, you know, I could also go back home and be around my family. And, you know, there are a couple of people I want to kind of see at home. I've got a couple of people, if I went back home, that I'd contact and see if they wanted to work on some creative projects together. I just feel like, what is it? What am I supposed to do? Like, where are these challenges guiding me? Like, what are these roadblocks? Are these... which direction is it asking me to go? So I've got to make a pretty big decision, you know, of what it means, and perhaps give it a little bit of time, try some of these style videos, and then, you know, if they're not working, go back home. So it's kind of a weird point. I know that I am being... oh, here, listen to this, right? I have nothing worth stealing anymore. My laptop is broken, you know, I can't use my microphone because my laptop is broken. I'd be gutted if someone stole it, but, you know, if they did, like, it's actually unusable right now. But if I'm, like, working in a place and I can buy a new laptop, then I can buy a new microphone. So, you know, so anyway, I get to this point in life where I'm like, you know, I think all I need is 3 outfits. Like, you don't wear more than 3. I have, you know, if you've got 2 favourite t-shirts, you're unlikely to wear the 3rd one unless the 2 favourite ones are dirty. And same with, like, pants, you know, I don't really need loads of trousers or shorts or whatever. And I finally get myself 2 t-shirts that I love. This is the 3rd one, and, not, you know, it's not like I love it, but it's alright. And they were from op shops, like £7.50 worth of stuff. I loved them though. They were me. I prefer old finds. I prefer, like, to find some good quality old stuff. I don't see the point in contributing to mass-produced cheap clothes, you know. So that's it. You know, this is also second-hand. It's just a t-shirt that's been tie-dyed and sold for like a couple quid. So yeah. That happens. I get the 2 outfits that I love. I'm happy with my wardrobe selection, and literally last week I wash my stuff, hang it out, and the 3 pieces of clothes that I love, this pair of shorts and the 2 t-shirts, they get stolen. And I'm like, they're so hard to find because I found them in op shops, number one. And what the hell? I have nothing worth stealing anymore, but like my favourite t-shirts get stolen and my shorts. So like I'm being continuously tested on form, and so like with that I had to be like, right, what's the world telling me, you know? So what, you like dressing like that you felt like that was you, but like you are you, your spirit is you, and a t-shirt doesn't make you you. So I'm figuring that maybe I should try this challenge, by the way, which is wearing things I would never wear. Like things I wouldn't say were me. So I'm gonna experiment with that and see how I feel just dressing completely different to what I would dress like, you know, because I think we do like take some form of a pride in our image, whether that is like you want to have a spiritual image and look like, you know, you dress spiritually in certain style clothes, or whether you want to look posh and fancy or rich and wearing designer clothes. It's all a look, and it's all something we put on us to make us appear a certain way. And so, you know, like I should be able to wear absolutely anything, because none of the outside things should define who I am on the inside. Anyway, that's kind of another video. But this is the thing, I'm being tested with form. I cannot seem to escape these material tests, and I'm wondering which direction they're trying to guide me in. So the videos that you'll be seeing for a while will probably just be like ones like this, and you know, I've got 3 months to make it kind of work, and if it doesn't work, I guess I'll be going back home, and if it does, then you know, you'll see me here, and hopefully I'll be able to upgrade my equipment and then start creating more stuff. But for now, it's this microphone, it's this tripod, and it's this front facing camera. These are the only things I've got, and I've got to make them work, really. So yeah, hopefully my spirit still shines through, and I don't need to be doing anything fancy, any fancy angles, none of that stuff to create good quality content. So yeah, I mean, what's the overall message of this video is that, you know, I am being tested on form. If you're Virgos out there, you might be being tested on the same things, you know, maintaining your emotional well-being, maintaining your physical well-being, like, and understanding that none of those things are important form-wise, you know. Yeah, overall message is, don't let form get in your way, you know, and let the challenges guide you to where you're meant to be. And you know, I'm not really sure where that is right now, but you know, only time will tell. Hopefully I figure it out, and I'll be continuing to document it on YouTube. I'm not going to let this stop me. So yeah, that is what I have to say. That is why I'm making this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in another seated diary. This actually, you know what, like, it's funny because in the mukbang video, I will post it, since watching Big Brother, I used to watch Big Brother as a kid or whatever, and the thing that I loved the most about Big Brother was the diary room, and I always wanted one, but you know, right now I don't have questions being asked to me, but actually that would be cool if you wanted to ask me questions. I do need like some Big Brother like asking me stuff, but I was always fascinated and I wanted to go on Big Brother so badly, just for the diary room. So you know, perhaps this is a new series, you know, like it started off as the Hermit's Diary, but perhaps I'll just call it the diary room, and upload videos like this. So guys, this is the new thing. Gotta let those challenges guide you, and that's what I'm gonna do, let them guide me. So yeah, it's easier. But yeah, you'll see a few more videos of what I've been like, that's logged in my phone, and then boom. But this is it, diary room, new thing, letting those challenges guide me, and you'll maybe see me here or maybe in England in a few months. It's all exciting. Let us see what happens.